Triple H would be gone from WWE immediately if one thing happens, according to Vince Russo, exclusive. Former WWE chairman Vince McMahon ran the promotion for over 4 decades after purchasing it from his father. The 80-year-old was in charge of WWE till he stepped down midway through 2022. Following McMahon's departure, his son-in-law, Triple H, took control of the promotion's creative process and was appointed as the company's chief content officer in September 2022. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo has been highly critical of the product since Triple H took control of creative. He has been amongst the game's harshest critics and recently stated that it would need just one thing for the 14-time world champion to be gone from the company. He was speaking on the latest episode of Brodown on Sportskeeda WrestleBinge, where he said if The Rock returns to WWE full-time, Triple H would be gone from the promotion immediately. However, given The Rock's successful acting career, it doesn't seem like it would happen anytime soon. It's going to take Rock saying, "I want to get back in the game full-time." That's what it's going to take. If Ari Emanuel could get Rock to come on board in a Triple H position tomorrow, Triple H would be gone like this, Russo said. Triple H would be gone from WWE immediately if one thing happens, according to Vince Russo, exclusive. In a stunning new claim that has the wrestling world buzzing, former WWE writer Vince Russo has made a bold prediction about Triple H's future in the company. During an exclusive interview, Russo suggested that the game's position as WWE's creative head isn't as secure as many believe, and that one specific event could cause him to be removed from his powerful role almost instantly. Russo, known for his outspoken and controversial opinions, didn't mince words when addressing the current state of WWE's creative direction. He claimed that while Triple H has earned praise for revitalizing WWE's storytelling and focusing more on wrestling quality, the political landscape behind the scenes could shift drastically depending on one key factor: if the company experiences a significant drop in business, particularly in TV ratings or premium live event viewership. "Let me tell you something right now," Russo began. "If the numbers go down, if the ratings start slipping again and the investors start asking questions, Triple H will be gone. It doesn't matter that he's family. This is a business. And when the money starts drying up, loyalty goes out the window. He'd be replaced in a heartbeat." Russo's comments immediately set off a storm of speculation online, with fans debating whether Triple H's creative reign could truly be in jeopardy. Since taking over WWE's creative duties from Vince McMahon in 2022, Triple H has been credited with bringing back long-term storytelling, pushing underutilized stars, and improving fan engagement. However, according to Russo, WWE's corporate structure has changed significantly since its merger with Endeavor to form TKO Group Holdings. That means, in his view, Triple H's job could be more vulnerable than ever. "This isn't Vince's WWE anymore," Russo explained. "Triple H might be the creative chief, but he answers to TKO now. Those are business executives who don't care about storylines or nostalgia. They care about revenue, sponsorships, ratings, and stock prices. If they see a dip and decide Hunter isn't delivering results, they'll cut him loose and bring in someone else to shake things up. That's just how it works." The former WWE and WCW writer went on to say that he believes Triple H's fate is tied directly to how the company performs in key markets such as the United States and Saudi Arabia. With Crown Jewel 2025 approaching, Russo argued that the premium live event could serve as a major test of WWE's creative momentum. If Crown Jewel underdelivers, if fans tune out or the matches don't live up to expectations, you better believe the higher-ups will take notice, Russo said. "This event is huge for international partners, and it's a showcase of WWE's brand strength. If Hunter's creative decisions cause a backlash or negative headlines, that could be the spark that lights the fire." While Russo's prediction may seem extreme, some analysts have noted that the corporate environment under TKO has indeed become more data-driven. With massive deals in place with Netflix, USA Network, and Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, WWE is under increasing pressure to deliver consistent results across all platforms. Any prolonged dip in metrics could lead to sweeping changes at the top. Russo also pointed out that Triple H's leadership has already faced internal criticism from a few wrestlers and former employees who believe his creative direction sometimes caters too heavily to internet fans rather than the mainstream audience. "Look, I'll give Hunter credit. He's passionate, he loves wrestling, and he's done a good job in many areas. Tuning in, if the numbers drop even slightly, TKO won't care about his passion. They'll see him as just another executive who failed to deliver quarterly results," Russo stated bluntly. He even hinted that a few names within WWE's corporate circle may already be eyeing his position. "I guarantee you there are people behind the scenes, producers, executives, even some in creative, who would love to see him out. That's how it's always been in this business. Everyone wants power, and if things go south, they'll use that opportunity to move him aside." Russo's remarks immediately went viral on social media, with fans debating whether such a drastic scenario could actually happen. Many defended Triple H, pointing out that WWE's business has thrived since he took over, including record-breaking ticket sales, high merchandise numbers, and renewed fan enthusiasm. However, others echoed Russo's concerns, arguing that the entertainment industry can change overnight, and no one's position is truly safe. One fan commented on X, "Russo might be exaggerating, but he's not wrong. TKO is ruthless when it comes to money. If the stock price dips, they'll find a scapegoat, and Hunter could be it." Another fan countered, "Triple H has earned his spot. The product is the best it's been in years. Russo just loves stirring the pot." Despite the controversy, Russo's words tap into a growing concern among wrestling insiders that WWE's creative future might depend more on corporate expectations than fan satisfaction. With Endeavor and TKO executives closely monitoring every major business decision, the days of wrestling being run purely by wrestling minds may be fading fast. Interestingly, Russo also hinted at who might replace Triple H if such a scenario ever unfolded. If Hunter ever got removed, you'd see someone from the entertainment or sports world come in, someone with no real wrestling background. It would be a total shift in direction. They'd want to make WWE even more like Hollywood, more corporate, less gritty. And that would change everything about what fans love today. While that possibility sounds unsettling to many fans, it reflects the growing influence of corporate oversight within WWE's modern structure. Triple H's balance of wrestling tradition and business modernization has largely been praised. But Russo's warning paints a picture of a high-stakes environment where even the most successful leaders can fall quickly. As WWE heads into the final stretch of 2025 with Crown Jewel and Survivor Series on the horizon, the company faces one of its most critical periods in years. If Russo's prediction holds any truth, Triple H's creative leadership could face its biggest test yet. For now, however, the game remains firmly in charge, and WWE continues to thrive under his watch. Still, the looming shadow of corporate accountability, and Russo's ominous words, serve as a reminder that in today's WWE, no one, not even Triple H, is untouchable. Since taking control of creative, Triple H has largely improved upon the product than it had been in the final years of Vince McMahon's regime. The cerebral assassin is now gearing up for Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, as it's set to take place later today. Quite a few exciting matches are scheduled for the show, with both the men's and the women's world champions set to take on each other for the Crown Jewel Championships. Roman Reigns is set to continue his rivalry with Bronson Reed on the show as well in Australian Street Fight. Faiz is a WWE writer at Sportskeeda Wrestling. He is a BBA graduate who is passionate about sports and wants to make a career in that field. This passion led to a postgraduate degree in journalism, which helped him pivot into becoming a sports writer. When writing, he puts the utmost importance on accuracy and thorough research. Faiz has 6 years of work experience across 4 companies. He started his career with Zomato and then moved to Amazon. He shifted to becoming a football writer at TV9 Digital, and is now with Sportskeeda. He covered the Wrestling Extreme Mania event in Gurgaon in 2025, where he had the opportunity to interview Raj the Maharaja, Fgad Jinder Mahal. At the same event, he also got quick interviews with former WWE superstar Dijak and Japanese Joshi legend Emi Sakura. When it comes to his favorite wrestlers, Faiz has 2 names in mind. He loved to watch Triple H before the current WWE CCO retired, and he is a huge fan of Roman Reigns. Being a loyal fan since the Tribal Chiefs Shield days, Faiz credits Roman's mic skills and unmatched in-ring storytelling for his mega success. When he was young, one in-ring story left a lasting impression on his mind and eventually got him hooked on WWE. That match was Shawn Michaels vs. Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24. Apart from that, he is also a fan of Raw.